300 the game. Big legacy. Yeah. Hey yo, I got a Russian top of the foreign Prussian blue. Fatty on the dope, I'm turning one into two. Love the artwork, shit written by Sun Tzu. Rubies in the chain had them thinking I'm Pyru. I wouldn't call them clowns if they wasn't really Bozo. Your homie probably do you just like Tony did Manolo. Real nice mommy, she be squeezing on the Toto. Out in DC, they hit my shit and do the go-go. If I raised Shorty, then he was ready to kill. Besides house arrest, I really played the field. You in the back seat, don't fidget behind the wheel. When bullets hit your spine, the legs you can't feel. It's a cold world, refrigerated to me. I'm built for the Cuban, I never severed the link. I'm open to opinion, but I don't pay him the thing. I'm a young boss like Nip Hustle and Kinks. I can send a max, so I can send a lows. I can send a hash, so I can send a folks. I can get you shot, or I can get you broke. I can cook it up and I can cut the dough. I can cook it up and I can cut the dough. I can cook it up and I can cut the dough. I can cook it up and I can cut the dough. I can cook it up and I can cut the dough. I used to play the block, hold a picture down like the shortstop. 5'8", round stick, ball and hawk shot. Buck 50 soaking wet, but I keep a 40 gun. Extra clip, back pocket, that small shots. 4 nights a week, a nigga party like your ball drop. I done seen a whole bunch of freaks let drawers drop. No sleep up all night with a sore cock. Ride home music, I don't need these. More time, more time, more time, more time, and more time. I'm out of town with a couple New York City niggas trying to get acquainted with a couple current city bitches. Find out who's slide them a little dizzy. Never trizzy, something to sniff, that's easy. Have them introduce us to the niggas with the British. Try to give it to them niggas, ship it in their ticket. Play sick, I hope they with it. Cause if not, we gon' use these 40s that we brought for aesthetic. Somebody can fit it, we had back in the fitted with all of them niggas shitted. Break it down and split it, dig it. You now rockin' with Lil City. I'm starting to feel like a giant amongst midgets. Mom, you ain't got a lot to kick it. And you ain't gotta suck dick, but you gon' have to kiss it. You gon' have to lick it, gotta let me stick it. And if I get knocked, bitch, then you gon' have to visit. And if I get knocked, bitch, then you gon' have to visit. I can send a max, so I can send a lows. I can send an H, so I can send a folks. I could get you shot, or I could get you broke. I could cook it up and I could cut the dough. I could cook it up and I could cut the dough. I could cook it up and I could cut the dough. I could cook it up and I could cut the dough.
One time for the broski. That's the broski on the first verse. Hit the like one time for the broski, man. Let's get to that. Hey, yo, stall off on that like button, man. Share, subscribe. Let them know Zip Live, you heard? Stall off on that like button, share, subscribe. Let them know Zip Live, you heard? What up, y'all? Sunday. I mean, summertime Sundays and all that. What's up? What y'all got going on? In the chat, let me know where y'all at. What up, chat? 149 of y'all in here. What up, chat? 149 of y'all in here. What up, chat? Been here since a little 3,000. Let's get to that. Let's get to that. Since a little 3,000 subscribers. Where we at right now? Let me make sure. I don't want to make no mistakes with that. Where we at right now? We went from a little 3,000 subscribers right now. The exact number. 57,251. Let's get to that. 57,000 subscribers. If you're a subscriber right now, boom yourself up, you heard? Boom. Type boom in the chat if you're a subscriber. Boom yourself up, you heard? Boom, 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 boom. Boom it up, Benji. Yeah, if you're a subscriber, type boom in the chat. If you're a subscriber, type boom in the chat. This for you, man. Word, that shit is for you, man. If you type in boom right now, you typing that for yourself. If you're a subscriber, you type boom, you typing that for yourself. That's for you. Let me get booms in the chat, you heard? Let me get booms in the chat. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. That's a fact. Boom yourself. Boom yourself up. Straight up. Boom yourself up, you heard? Everybody, if you're a subscriber, boom yourself up. If you're not a subscriber, You seen all of them booms come through the chat. If that's not making you want to hit the subscribe button, I don't know, man. You see how my people is patched there? You see the chat? You get the chat active. Chat is active. YouTube know we around. Let's get to that. YouTube know we around. Let's get to that. Come on, they know what we do. They know what we do around here. They know what we do around here.
Big legacy.
Talk to him, Zip.
Hey, yo, I got a Russian chopper, the foreign Prussian blue. Fatty on the dope, I'm turning one into two. Love the artwork, shit written by Sun Tzu. Rubies in the chain had them thinking I'm Pyru. I wouldn't call them clowns if they wasn't really Polo. Your homie probably do you just like Tony did Manolo. Real nice mommy, she be squeezing on the Toto. Out in DC, they hit my shit and do the go-go. If I raise shorty, then he was ready to kill. Besides house arrest, I really played the field. You in the back seat, don't fidget behind the wheel. When bullets hit your spine, the legs you can't feel. It's a cold world, refrigerated to me. I'm built for the Cuban, I never severed the link. I'm open to opinion, but I don't pay him the thing. I'm a young boss like Nip Hustle and Kings. I can send a max, so I can send a lows. I can send a hash, so I can send the folks. I can get you shot, or I can get you broke. I can cook it up and I can cut the dough. I can cook it up and I can cut the dough. I can cook it up and I can cut the dough. I can cook it up and I can cut the dough. I can cook it up and I can cut the dough. I used to break a block on the picture. Shortstop, 5'8", brown skin, ball head, pork chop. Buck 50 soaking wet, but I keep a 40 got extra clip, back pocket, that small shot. 4 nights a week, a nigga party like the ball drop. I done seen a whole bunch of freaks let drawers drop. No sleep up all night with a saw cock. Ride home music, I don't need get more time. More time, more time, more time, and more time. I'm out of town with a couple New York City niggas trying to get acquainted with a couple current city bitches. To find out who's who, slide on a little visit. Never trizzy, something to sniff, that's easy. Have them introduce us to the niggas with the critics. Try to give it to them niggas, ship it in their ticket. Play sick, I hope they with it. Cause if not, we gon' use the 40s that we brought for steady. Somebody can fit it, we head back and get it with all of them niggas shitty. Break it down and split it, dig it. You now rockin' with Lil City. I'm starting to feel like a giant amongst midgets. Mom, you ain't gotta lie to kick it. And you ain't gotta suck dick, but you gon' have to kiss it. Gotta let me stick it. And if I get knocked, bitch, then you gon' have to visit.
Let's get to that.
And if I get knocked, bitch, then you gon' have to visit. I can send a max, so I can send a lows. I can send a 8, so I can send a folks. I can get you shot, or I can get you broke. I could cook it up and I could cut the dough. I could cook it up and I could cut the dough.
Yo, I set the tone around here, man.
I could cook it up and
I set the tone around here. It been real dry around here lately, man. And I feel like it's because I had fell back. I feel like once I fell back, and like, something just wasn't right. And like, know what I mean? Mind you, I don't watch these other niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Y'all was consuming that content. I wasn't watching these other niggas. If these niggas say something about me, and I used to watch that. So I got, oh, this what you said? All right, so watch what I say. I used to do that. But now I don't even watch these niggas. Niggas be sending me videos still. They don't even know, like, you super duper on my SHIT list if you send me a video from one of these niggas talking about what one of these niggas said, you heard? You know what I mean? I was watching it live and they was showing one of these niggas that be talking about me, nigga got a bump this big on his mouth. He's still talking about niggas on the internet. You know times is hard. If you gotta get on the internet with a big ass bump on your mouth, you know times is hard. Yo, I set the tone around here though, man. Hey, yo, check this out, right? Check this out, right? I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna show y'all how you know it's me that set the tone. All right, where you go, man? Prince Miller. Let's go to Prince Miller page. Prince Miller put an episode out on his podcast with the nigga Cal, right? and he backed out that big envelope with like 15 pounds of paper and all of that. You know what I'm talking about? I don't recall these people on the internet making videos about Prince when he did that. When he first put that big envelope up there, I don't recall, but mind you, I don't watch these niggas' videos. So I could be wrong. But I don't really remember all of the Prince slander from when it was him and his little cousin, Kyle, on the platform. And he was doing, nobody said nothing. That nigga made some content with me. He might have fucked up. That might really be what's going on out here. I just want you to know, Prince, it ain't my fault, you heard? But this is what might be going on for real out here, you heard? Cause yo, you said the same shit on the platform with your little cousin and nobody said nothing. Nobody even really, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, whatever, man. But once you did some content with Netflix Zip, they trying to do to you what I did to Bimmy. That's what they trying to do. You know why, right? Once you do the content with me, it's like, oh shit. Prince stamped the nigga Zip shit. So now they like, oh man, we gotta try to knock him down. So it look like the nigga Zip standing next to us a buster. Cause they can't make me look like a buster. See, I made Bimmy and all of the niggas that he had around him, the subordinates. That's what we could call them. The Ninja Turtle niggas, cause he mastered Splinter. And then he had the Ninja Turtles around him. Niggas was coming from all types of directions. The same shit you got going on, I've been through this. This shit is light work, homie, I'm telling you. Easy work. It was a 20v1. I came out unscathed, victorious. Yo, for all of my old blood niggas that's watching, yo, if you an old blood nigga, I'm talking about a 90s blood nigga. If you a 90s blood nigga, nah, I mean, if you a 90s, let me see if you in the chat, man. Nah, I mean, know what I'm saying, identify yourself in the chat, man. Cause I'm about to let y'all niggas know what I did. Yo, listen. If you a 90s homie, right? And you was getting busy, every time you put some work in, you got a new AKA, you heard? Yo, these niggas, it was a 20v1. I came out Netflix Zip. Yeah, I went in Zip with the drip. I came out Netflix Zip. That shit was ill. Yeah, it was a 20v1, dead ass, all type of shit. All type of people, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, blacks, Africans, all kind of cans. You heard Americans, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, all kind of cans, you heard? And then from all over the place, jacking up a can, you know, the clowns that used to pop out the can, or them kind of cans, garbage cans, them niggas, all kind of cans coming out the woodworks. Came out that shit Netflix Zip. They hated that. Oh, they was furious about that. But they knew that was it. I destroyed them niggas. They thought it was gonna be like a one-time thing probably too. They ain't know I was gonna be like, oh, these regular over there? Sick to their stomach. I set the tone around here. You told people that shit about Jimmy. You was on the platform with your cousin. And nobody said nothing, homie. Just think about it. A week later, you put that episode with me out, they're on your back, homie. Pause. You put that interview with me out. Yo, y'all don't see? I'm bugging? I'm bugging right now? Let me get ones in the chat if you think I'm bugging. Let me get ones in the chat right now if you think I'm bugging. Let me get twos in the chat if you say, nah, Zip, you talking that shit right now. Because, homie, say he put the interview out with it, he showed them a big stack of papers like this. Yo, I got the papers. Nobody said nothing about that man. Soon as he do the interview with me, Now all of a sudden, this nigga got a problem with him. This nigga got a problem. This nigga got a problem. All of these, the same niggas that used to have problems with me. And notice I said used to have problems, because if they still be talking about me, I don't even know. I don't even care. I'm dead ass. I'm pew. I lapped them niggas 16 times on the internet. Them niggas is tight. You know them niggas heard me on Funk Master Flex. You know they was tuned into that. You know them niggas listen to every word of that. They probably recorded it. They probably listened to it. Them niggas probably be listening to that shit like, damn, my son is on Hot 97, B, that's crazy. Them niggas love me. But they, like, it's a thin line between love and hate. Like, all I gotta do is say one of them niggas' names and they hate me. Like, they love when I talk about the other niggas. This is how they always know what I say. This is how they always, if I say something on the internet, they know. Because they be watching me. They like what I got going on. I don't give a fuck about what they got going on. But they like what I got going on. I set the tone around here, man. It would behoove y'all niggas to know that. It would behoove y'all niggas to know that, you heard? Yo, Prince, man. I'm telling you, man. You told people whatever you told them about Jimmy. Episode with your nephew. You got no backlash from that. You got no backlash from that. You did an interview with me. You invited me on your podcast. And now, niggas who been on YouTube 10 years with no motion. These niggas been on YouTube for 10 years. Like, this is something you gotta know, man. These niggas been around. These niggas is crafty eggs, man. These niggas is egg salad. Crafty eggs. You know, them is the sliced eggs with the red stuff all on them and all that. Devil eggs. That's what these niggas is. Devil eggs, man. Crafty. These niggas is egg salad, man. Straight up. Potato salad with the eggs on it. Straight up. Straight up. If you would have never said nothing about Jimmy, if Prince don't get on the internet and say nothing about Jimmy, it wouldn't even matter. Once he would have did the interview with me, they was gonna be on his body. They just using Jimmy. They using the Jimmy shit now. They using that as their way in. But it's really because of me. That shit ain't got nothing to do with Jimmy, because he already said that about Jimmy, and these niggas ain't say nothing. And these niggas ain't say nothing. But once he did the interview with me. So I don't know. I don't know. Niggas is conspiring, blah, 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 whatever. I just know that most of these niggas, niggas ain't giving them niggas no money to make no videos, man. Them niggas is doing that off the love. They doing that off the love. The love that they got for anything that's going against me. That's what they doing that for. Respectful. These is natural facts. These are just the natural order things. I'm saying, I've been out the way on the internet. I've been out these niggas' way, but I've been all in the pause. I've been all in these niggas' face. But it's just like they seething. Oh, revolt. Oh, niggas all in the comment section. I dare you go to the comment section of that video I'm on Revolt right now and swear to God you can't find no YouTube content creators in the comment section eating up. Say you swear to God right now. I dare you. I dare somebody go do the recon right now. Look in the comment section of that video and tell me who is in the comment section eating up. Niggas is in the comment section eating up. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, I'm doing content on another nigga page. Yo, why you got this nigga in there? Niggas don't give a fuck. If a nigga see your name in any type of content, nigga don't watch nothing. Nigga just keep skipping. Cause it's irrelevant. If a nigga see you niggas names, most of y'all niggas see y'all niggas names in content, it's irrelevant. Skip. Nigga sent me some shit earlier talking about how Sean Campbell was talking about you. He said it to me, my name wasn't in the title, that nigga wasn't talking about me. Then 2 more people said that shit. Yo, and Hassan Campbell talking about you. Like this nigga talking about. He said I was right about something. That's all I heard. I turned it off after that. He said I was right. That's the first time a nigga ever said I was right ever. Nigga never said I was right before. He said I was right. Let me turn that off before the nigga start disrespecting me. Turn that right off. I'm out of there. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't know what the fuck the video was about. I heard the nigga saying Zip was right. Boom, turn that off. Yeah, let me. I'm leaving with that. Yeah, I'm out of here. That's like you get the ball 1-on-1 versus LeBron, and you hit a jump shot first. He passed the ball back. Ah, my finger. I'm out. 1 zip. Yeah, 1 zip. You threw the ball mad hard at my finger, nigga. Fuck out of here. I'm not in the NBA, nigga. You can't pass it to me like you pass it to Mike Miller, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. Hey, you hurt my finger, nigga. That's 1 zip. I'm out. Yeah. 1 zip. Me. I'm out. Yeah. You feel me? That's how I go. Nigga said, and Zip was right. I said, boom, turn that right off. Yo, if y'all would have seen how fast I turned it off, because the nigga said, yo, you need to, I thought that's what the nigga needed me to see. I mean, it gotta be. That gotta be what the nigga needed me to see. If it ain't, whatever else the nigga said in the video, I don't know. Zip was right. What? What? Yo, you ain't going to the show to Jay-Z shit? I don't do concerts, man. I'm not a concert nigga. I go to boxing matches in New York City. I don't go to fucking concerts. I go to the young niggas when they got concerts, like Chef G and Sleepy Hollow. I've been to a few of their concerts, because my man is the CEO. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I be moving with him. But I ain't never been in, like, the audience at no concert. I went to the Ghostface concert. I was backstage with Ghost and them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Ghost, kissing them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Hanging out with Kiss, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was mad about that too. Niggas seen it there, but that's around the time when niggas start saying like, oh shit, this nigga running around, Kiss, you know, niggas probably see other niggas' podcasts when they was talking about how Kiss was running around trying to find me champagne and all that. Niggas probably seen other niggas' podcasts when they was talking about that, so they was like, word? Oh, niggas fuck with this nigga. Yeah, like that. Yeah, but I ain't really know what I'm saying, concert type of nigga. Like, I enjoy seeing clips of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I enjoy seeing little clips that he bring Eminem out, bring Slick Rick out. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Me, personally, if I was Jay-Z, I'm bringing Foxy out, and I'm bringing Kim out. And I'm going to let Kim do 2 songs, and I'm going to let Foxy do 2 songs, they own shit. And then we gonna do the joint I got with you, and we gonna do the joint I got with you, and then we out. I'm gonna be the only nigga that got both of them on the stage. I'm doing that. I'm Jay-Z. If I'm Jay-Z, yo, Foxy. And then you know what? All right, so this is how it's really gonna go. So you do them 2, you gonna do 2 verses. You pick 2 verses you wanna do. You know what I'm saying? 32 grams raw, chop it in half, get 16. Do that. You know what I'm saying? Do another verse. Kim, you do 2 verses. I'm gonna do a verse with you. and then I'm gonna need both of y'all to get on that shit. Brown nigga, chromed out 6 and shit. Bubbly, laying up with the color. You remember when they both was on that shit, right? And then I need y'all verses from that. That's how we gonna put on for Brooklyn tonight. If I was him, I had a whole Brooklyn outside tonight. Fab, everybody. I had a whole Brooklyn out. MOP. I would have had a whole Brooklyn out tonight if I was that nigga. And then me personally, I just want to see the little clips. And I'm saying I see the little clips. Yeah, because I ain't used to no concerts. And I'm saying, I don't know, I wouldn't enjoy myself at a concert, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? I can't see myself singing old rhymes word for word out loud with mad people around. I'm not doing that shit. But the boxing matches and all of that in New York City, them shits be live, nigga. I'm with that. Let's go, Barclays. I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? The Blueprint concert, somebody else told me that. I know somebody that went to both of them. We going to the same shit tonight, too. I know they go to all of them shits. I know a couple people go to all of them shits. Word. Where could you go purchase a loud nose pack? This is for entertainment purposes only. For entertainment purpose, for promotional use only. Entertainment purposes only. Word the mother. Hey yo, start off on the like button, share, subscribe, let them know Zip Live, you heard? I wonder what you are gonna do with me. Bam snuffed Tyler Hero. I seen somebody leaked the DM. Bam was in the DM talking shit. Tyler Hero was in the DM talking shit. Then Bam caught him in Vegas and popped that bottle. Niggas get snuffed every day, B. Right? Niggas get snuffed every day. Yo, I set the tone around here. These niggas, yo. I don't get it, bro. I don't get how niggas been making videos about me for 3 years on the internet. You would knock it off, homie. Why the dirty section mad at Zip? Because I dipped on them niggas. They was mad at me when I was over here every day, riffing back and forth. Then I dip, I go Netflix Zip on them. I come out the 20v1 Netflix Zip. Emerge from the ash like a phoenix. Know what I'm saying? Emerge from the ash like a phoenix on them. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. I been told y'all niggas I washed the dirty section up. Literally, I washed it up. Get out of here. Think about that. Yo, listen. Yo, Wax, you still in the building? Let me know if you still in the building, Wax. Yo, Earl Cerruti, what up, B? Yo, Wax, you still in the building? I need a nigga like you in there. Because I know you've been around for a while. You still in the building? Huh? Huh? He must have dipped off. I ain't mad he dipped off. He was around for a while. Yo, listen what I'm saying, right? These niggas been around for mad long. Yo, Wax, keep it a buck, homie. Keep it a buck. All of these niggas been on the internet way longer than me. All of these niggas. The looks that I'm getting is the looks they wish they could have got. Some shape, form, or fashion. They was doing anything trying to get the looks. Going on platforms, telling bold-faced lies, saying niggas was making up paperwork and all. Like, what? Stop lying. Keep it a buck. Like, just doing anything to get the looks. But I just got organic. Just being Zip. Ever since I came around, Wax, keep it a buck. mad niggas that might have been getting views before. Like, I'm really the pandemic relief. That's what the fuck I am. So a lot of these niggas got popping during the pandemic. I wasn't here for that. But that's when a lot of these niggas started talking on to their phones during the pandemic. And here I come, after the pandemic. These niggas still had their little motion going. They could make a little video, get a couple thousand views. You know what I'm saying? Then here I come. Pandemic relief. It's done. These niggas ain't been the same since I've been around, bro. Niggas ain't been the same since I've been around, bro. You say, yo, you know I was there. They all fumbled the rock. That's a fact. All of them fumbled. Because of me, though. All of them tried to come at me like I came around at a pivotal time in these niggas' journey. Like I said, a lot of these niggas came around during the pandemic. They say it all the time. Yo, such and such happened. You know what I mean? So niggas was in the crib and I started, you know what I mean? And so that's how they got their little starts, right? Some niggas was around longer than that. Some niggas was making videos longer than that. That's a fact. You go on their page right now, they got videos from 8 years ago. That shit wasn't 8 years ago. That shit was 6 years ago. So they been around longer than that. Niggas got videos from 10 years ago. Channels is 15 years old and niggas been around, right? Hey, what happened to these niggas? I came around and it was like, either I'm going off the cliff or all the way up to the top. I was like, the middle point. Here I come, boom, like, who the fuck is this nigga? This is God playing, homie. This ain't mine. Them niggas is like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga? Zip with the drip. That's it. And so all of these niggas said, oh, this nigga is official. But they was delusional. See, they know I was official. That was a fact. But they was delusional. Delusions of grandeur. They thought they was iller than me. So they sought to destroy the little momentum I was trying to build for myself. For no reason, too. No reason, I promise you. It's enough room for everybody on the internet. It's enough room for everybody on the internet. Know what I'm saying? They say they got more internet data than fucking molecules or some shit I read. I don't really remember how it was a little too scientific, but the shit sounded incredible as I read it. Like, jeez. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so what I'm saying is, trying to come at me, it was the wrong thing for a lot of these niggas. Because, like, nobody knew who these niggas was. They found out about these niggas because of the pandemic. These niggas bought up a lot of followers. Bought up a lot of followers. Start making it seem like they got mad status in their neighborhood. This shit sound familiar? Yeah, because where's all of these people? Why they don't get these people to tune into them, right? Made it seem like they the man in their neighborhood. And they talking that talk. And because people didn't have jobs, people didn't have to go to school, they was watching these niggas. But then I came along, the cities was back open, the country was back open. So when I come along, if you watching me, you ain't forced to watch me. You watching me cause Zip got he got the gravy. He got the drip. That's the gravy, right? He got it. Boom. Niggas, instead of like, let this nigga like figure it out on his own. Niggas try to jump on my nigga nuts. Oh, yo, look, man, I got Zip with the Drip on here, y'all. Look, man, Zip with the Drip. Whole time, niggas was like in the background trying to like sabotage my little platform and all of that. And I'm saying trying to do things to hurt my credibility. Platforming me with rats, platforming me with niggas that be blowing kisses at me. Know what I mean? Like, I heard a nigga say, I started the rumor about him on the internet. About him being a blizzard. I started that. I never said that about nobody on the internet. The only nigga, only two niggas I called Blades on the internet was clowns from uptown. I never took that approach with a nigga like Scheme. I never called him a moot. All of the nasty stuff I said, I never called him a moot though. Because I don't do that. I don't hurl those type of accusations at niggas. You understand what I'm saying? I don't hurl those type of accusations at niggas. A nigga try to say I started that rumor about him on the internet. How I started it. Shout out to Gully, man. Nigga said, yo, Gully put me on Zip. Shout out to Gully TV. I seen a video Gully TV said earlier. He said Jadakiss is not a top 5 rapper. He's never been top 5 anything. And blah, 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 blah. And Gully just be trying to rage bait people like me. That's all he be trying to do. I know that for a fact. He just trying to rage bait me. He be trying to rage. You know who else be trying to do that shit? J Hood. J Hood is good at that too. J Hood on his Instagram, he be trying to rage bait niggas. He'll say some bullshit was better than a classic, and he be wilding. You know what I mean? Yo, did you hear what happened at the Kingdom yesterday? Hey, yo, man, I was on Crown Heights, nigga, man. My Crown Heights niggas hit me, man, like, yo, that was one of the guys, man. Yo, man, Allah forgive him, man. In the law, in the late Rajion, I was one of the ox. And I'm saying, like, you know, man, don't invite me to no barbecues. Nigga said I was a coward when I said that. I said this. Shout out to my man Kato. Yeah, shout out to my man Kato. Because I'm about to put this video right here up on the internet. My man Kato ain't like that. Shout out to my man Kato. I remember he made a video. I don't forget that. I got a brain like an elephant. Shout out to my son Kato. Word of mother. I put this video up with this shit at.
Shoes, no cookouts, no basketball games, no block parties, none of that. Don't invite me to no public outdoor function. That shit is a dog. I'm not going. Niggas is shooting them shits up. They don't care who they hit. They don't give a fuck about life. And so me personally, I'm not going to no shit like that, you heard? I'm not going to be the nigga that get the mistake leg shot, that get the mistake arm shot. Because I'm not holding that down. That shit is going to put me on a course to go back to jail for the rest of my life. For some hamburgers and glizzies? Kiss my ass, you heard? I'm not doing it. Respectfully, I'm not doing that. Don't invite me to none of that type of shit, you heard? Let's get to that.
Don't invite me to nothing like that. I ain't going. I don't feel safe. I mean, not because I got smoked. Not because I got smoked. Just because if niggas is over there on the other side of the court beefing with each other and niggas throw down, the bullets make it over there easy, fast. Very, very fast. They can make from that side of the court to this side, they make it over there fast. And so it ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm over here watching basketball. And niggas is beefing about a funky little broad or a fucking rap song or some dumb shit like that. And what? Nah, homie. Head tap, boom. You laying down, now you laid out in Foster Projects. Now you laid out in Foster Projects, homie. Or the Polo Grounds on Dyke, man. or any of that shit. Or somebody cookout, a block party. Yo, I ain't doing that shit, bro. Out of nowhere, and they like it don't gotta have nothing to do with you, nothing to do with what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? It might got something to do with what you got going. Like we ain't taking that off the table. Like ain't nobody could do nothing to you or me. Somebody definitely could do something to us. But I'm saying it don't have to have nothing to do with us. It could be some random shit. A nigga be like, yo, my people's having a block party. Me and him go to the block party. He not from over here. I'm not from over here. The niggas that get into some shit ain't gotta be from over here. They just got into it. Some of these niggas is from East New York. The other niggas is from Webster. Shit ain't had nothing to do with none of us. We don't know who to look for. Nothing. You was watching the game, it didn't happen that quick. Yo, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. My first time ever heard about Foster Projects, it was a tragedy. It was a tragedy. It was a tragedy. They shot my man, and the police shot my man in the stomach. Word. Locked him up for a murder he ain't do. Word up. First time I ever heard of the projects, my son slew murder. Heard the mother of my son slew murder. The first time I heard about Foster Projects. Nigga slew murder. Nigga came through shot. Nigga got shot. It's the police shot that nigga in the stomach. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Yo, shout out to my son Trav Ice. I was on here talking about my son Trav Ice one time. My son Trav Ice in the town. Nigga, let's get to that. Nigga gave that time back. I told that nigga with the trial. I remember that nigga told me he went to trial like 7 times on that shit. Nigga gave that time back. Trav Ice in the town. Nigga got 30. Nigga got 30 some years, man. 30 some of life or some shit like that. Trav in the town, man. That's a good look. That's a good look. Call Prince Miller? Nah. I ain't calling Prince. We'll call him on live? For what? For what? Nah. I ain't doing that. I seen Prince and them niggas put a video up, right? Somebody. Who put the video up? And then I see somebody in the comment section talking about, yo, man, it's Rod Diggs and not Rod Digger. Because niggas was calling a nigga Rod Digger. That might have been in Mikey B in them comment section. The nigga was saying, yo, it's Rod Diggs and not Rod Digger. All you doing is telling us you don't really know Rod Diggs. Yeah, you don't really know Rod Diggs if you think it ain't Rod Digger. Yeah, if you think it's not Rod Digger, if you think, oh, it's not Rod Digger, it's just Rod Diggs, if you think that, then we know you really don't know Rod Diggs. His name Rod Diggs because the girl named Rod Digger. He ain't like that. The bro had his name and all that. He ain't like that. Changed shit to Rod Diggs. Me and Prince don't need to talk. Me and Prince ain't got no issues. Fuck, I need to. We talking about we need to. Yo, you gonna fuck around and get blocked, homie. You just here typing anything. You just here typing anything. Fuck around and get blocked. Talking about we need to talk. We don't need to talk about nothing. Me and him ain't got no issues with it. Yo, Mikey B, respectfully. Like when I was in the 4 building with Rod Digger, that nigga name was Rod Digger, you heard? The next time I seen him, his name was Rod Diggs. And he changed it because he ain't like that the girl. Cause like she started popping around 9, 8, 9, 9-ish. That's when we started hearing about her. That's when son was locked up for that first body he went to jail for. I'm telling you, that nigga name was Rod Digger. I seen somebody in the comment section say that. I would have mobbed him up if it was my comment section. I would have wowed them up, but it was somebody else's, so I can't do that. Niggas start throwing Franks, I'm gonna be mad. Yeah, they don't know nothing. They just be up here talking. These really niggas peers and all that. Like these niggas really be niggas peers. These niggas idolize and worship and praise and all of that. Like, just be niggas peers. I mean, 315 represent. Yo, rest in peace to my son Drama. Even though my man little brother did that. My man little brother did that to Drama. You heard? I don't know Shorty though. I know his brother. My son Hacky. I watched Hacky beat fire out the police in Wendy. Word to mother. The police tried to violate he mushed my son. Like he mushed him like he was a little kid, back of the head, like trying to push him down the tier. Hack spent around and violated us. And I was like, yo, Hack, take this. He had him in front of my cell. Like Hack back up against the cell. He got the police nose bleeding and all that, but like the police head is like up against the bars. So like I'm looking, Hack can't see me. I'm in the nigga ear like, stick. Take the, niggas on the tier going crazy. Take the stick. Take that stick and get busy, nigga. They about to violate you, nigga. Yo, they came all that time. I was at like 3 cells. It was like 2 double bunk cells. If it was 1 double bunk, my cell. 2 double bunks, no. I had the white boy Jay Reed in between. So it was a double bunk. Jay Reed did me. Word. Your sit down with Prince was a good look to give real perspective. I doubt we see Cal back up there for a while. I don't know. That's his family. He might have him back up there and all that. I'm not doing nothing with him. I don't do no more. I would never do no more content. I'm not. I'm straight on that. I mean, respectfully. Man, it's cause of me though, yo, Mikey, man. I'm surprised y'all niggas ain't. I'm saying y'all niggas gotta be a little sharper than that, bro. I'm surprised y'all niggas ain't catch that, man. Know what I mean? I'm surprised y'all ain't catch that. Me and P2 is great TV together. I don't think so. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't feel like I can have an intelligent conversation with that nigga. It never happened before. I don't think it could happen. Yo, listen. I feel like y'all niggas dropped the ball, man. Y'all niggas done made 2 videos about these niggas, the dirty section of Prince Miller and all that. Y'all niggas neglected to say, that until Prince did that video with me, he was all right. Nobody made no videos about Prince until he made the video with me. He said the same shit about Jimmy the week before. Nobody said nothing. Niggas was not attacking that man. Once that nigga did the video with me, they started attacking that man. Think about who's attacking that man. All of the niggas attacking that man is the same niggas that was on the internet trying to do the same shit with me. The same plans. Get together behind the scenes, yo. We gotta get this nigga out of here. The same shit. It's a Queens thing. I'm convinced at this point. I'm convinced, homie. Like, yo, because they said nothing to the nigga, bro. I'm telling you, go back, you look, and niggas ain't saying nothing. None of them niggas was saying nothing. They do the podcast with me, and now all of the niggas that be eating up when it come to the zip nigga, when it come to me, they eat up. You know what I'm talking about? All of them. All of them niggas. That's not a coincidence, bro. That's not a coincidence. They trying to shoot that nigga credibility down. So the next time they feel like when they come at me, it's like, nah, nigga, we locked in, nigga. Like, I'm official, nigga. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. I'm talking to Mikey B. I ain't even mean it like that. I'm just meaning like, me and the people is locked in. They know what they fucking standing for with me, nigga. My shit is solidified, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hamburger, nigga. I'm a hamburger. All our shit's check out. All our paperwork that been up on the internet, these niggas lied, said they had paper, niggas ain't got shit. It's hard for me to believe anything they say about other niggas because these same niggas said this shit about me. I told the snitch niggas to holler at they handlers, the niggas that work for the feds, the niggas that told the feds that got feds niggas, I told them niggas to holler at they handlers about me. And nothing never came of that. All of them niggas that work with the feds, Terrence Gangster Williams, Brian Glaze Gibbs, any of them niggas that work with the feds before that got a handler, I told them niggas, y'all niggas think I did. Nigga said you a snitch. Cause some corny ass YouTube nigga said to ask your handler, nigga. How about that? They know. I bet you they know more than anybody if somebody told your handler, nigga. Yeah, the nigga that you gotta check in with. Anything going on out there, yeah, them niggas. Check with your fucking handler, nigga. Yeah. That's how confident my shit, all our shit. Every nigga that I say is a hamburger, that's how they shit gonna check out, nigga. You got your handler about it. You got your handler about it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go. And since I stand on what I stand on, I don't try to waver from that. I don't try to deviate from that. I stand on what I stand on. My shit is gonna check out. I am who I say I am. This shit is gonna check out. You niggas, oh, he this, he that, he this, he that. None of it checks out. None of it checks. Why would I believe y'all saying something about another nigga when y'all said the same type of vicious lies about me? Now, I don't know if that shit is true about a nigga or not, but what I'm saying is I don't have no reason to believe y'all. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what another person did. I don't know. Them niggas got bumped out the rotation before I came outside. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas got bumped out the rotation before I came outside. Let's be honest. I start selling crack, I'm 9, 10 years old. These niggas get federally indicted when I'm 9, 10 years old. I don't know these now. I don't know nothing about nothing them niggas got going on, man. Nigga used to like, yeah, sit right there with the shopping bag. Fiend come, nigga do this, I get a nigga 2. That's all I know. Yeah, nigga do this, and let me give him 4. Fiend come over there, yo, give me 5. Fuck out of here. He just said 4, nigga. Fuck out of here. You ain't getting nothing. You ain't getting nothing now. Yeah, go tell him I ain't give you nothing. Go tell him I ain't give you nothing. Watch what he say. He gonna know. Me and him about to split that little $20. Yeah, we splitting that. You should have kept it a buck. You should have kept it a buck. You ain't give him $25. You gave him $20. You came over here and tried to tell me 5. Now I ain't giving you nothing. Cause he already told me 4. Yeah, you don't never gotta tell me what you want when you come up. But by the time you get over here, I been knew what you wanted. Yeah. We splitting that $20. That's extras. That's the whole box of sour powers in the morning. The Pop used to only want $10 for that. That's all the whole green box. I need the whole green box. And leave the little spoon shit in there, cause I gotta be having to pass some out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, now all of a sudden niggas is journalists and all that. I'm not a journalist. Lisa Evans is a journalist. Me and her is not. Me and her don't make the same kind of content. Prince is the do-bad worst nightmare. That binder don't lie. Yo, the mixtape is available right now. You can cop that. And you cop the mixtape right now. You know what I mean? You know niggas got the beat flip. Come with it. Now, I mean, you got the mixtape right now. Nigga throw this in there with you, right? Yo.
Hey, yo, I got a Russian top of the farmers, Prussian blue. Fatty on the dope, I'm turning one into two. Love the artwork, shit written by Sun Tzu. Rubies in the chain, had them thinking I'm Pyro. I wouldn't call them clowns if they wasn't really bozo. Your homie probably do you just like Tony did when
I wouldn't call them clowns from uptown if they wasn't really bozos. Bring that back. This is my brother. On his first verse, this is my big brother. That his name is Zip. And my name is Zip. His shit is my shit. His fifth, my grip. His beef, I'm lit. If he call you an egg, I'm trying to make you an omelet. Let's get that out the way.
Max out. 300 the game. Big legacy. Hey, yo, I got a Russian top of the farmers, Prussian blue. Fatty on the dope, I'm turning one into two. Love the artwork, shit written by Sun Tzu. Rubies in the chain, had them thinking I'm Pyro. I wouldn't call them clowns if they wasn't really bozo. Your homie probably do you just like Tony did Manolo. Real nice mommy, she be squeezing on the Toto. Out in DC, they hit my shit and do the go-go. If I raise shorty, then he was ready to kill. Besides house arrest, I really played the field. You in the back seat, don't fit you behind the wheel. When bullets hit your spine, the legs you can't feel. It's a cold world, refrigerated to me. I'm built for the Cuban, I never severed the link. I'm open to opinion, but I don't pay him to think. I'm a young boss like Nip Hustle and Jinx. I can send a match, so I can send a loads. I can send a hash, so I can send a folks. I can get you shot or I can get you broke. I could cook it up and I could cut the dough. I could cook it up and I could cut the dough. I could cook it up and I could cut the dough. I could cook it up and I could cut the dough. I could cook it up and I could cut the dough. I used to play the block on the pitch and down like the shortstop. 5'8" rounds.
I used to play the block and hold the pitcher down like the shortstop. See, like when I start talking, that shit fly over your head all at once. But I used to play the block and hold the pitcher down like the shortstop.
I used to play the block, hold the pitcher down like the shortstop. 5'8" rounds, skip ball and ball shots. Buck 50 soaking wet, but I keep a 40 gun. Extra clip, back pocket, that small shots. 4 nights a week, a nigga party like the ball drop. I done seen a whole bunch of freaks let drawers drop. No sleep, up all night with a sword cock. Ride home, music on, ain't get more time. More time, more time, more time, and more time. I'm out of town with a couple New York City niggas trying to get acquainted with a couple current city bitches to find out who.
Out of town with a couple New York City niggas trying to get acquainted with a couple current city bitches. Come on, I'm ill. The wordplay is different. Y'all got, I'm saying, trying to get acquainted with a couple current city bitches. I said, I'm out of town with a couple New York City niggas trying to get acquainted with a couple current city bitches. To find out who's who, slide them a little dizzy, never trizzy, something to sniff, that's is it.
Town with a couple New York City niggas trying to get acquainted with a couple current city bitches to find out who's who, slide them a little dizzy, never trizzy, something to sniff, that's easy. Have them introduce us to the niggas with the British. Try to give it to them niggas cheaper than they take it. Flame sick, I hope they with it. Cause if not, we gon' use these 40s that we blunt force did it. Somebody is in it, we head back and we get it with all of them niggas shit it. Break it down and split it, dig it. You now rockin' with Lil City. I'm starting to feel like a giant amongst midgets. Mom, you ain't gotta lie to kick it. And you ain't gotta suck dick, but you gon' have to kiss it. You gon' have to lick it. Gotta let me stick it. And if I get knocked, bitch, then you gon' have to visit. And if I get knocked, bitch, then you gon' have to visit. I can send a match, so I can send a loads. I can send the aid, so I can send the folks. I can get you shot or I can get you poked. I could cook it up and I could cut the dough. I could cook it up and I could cut the dough. I could cook it up and I could.
You see these other niggas on YouTube be trying to rhyme? You ever heard any of them niggas trying to rhyme can fuck with me? Any of them niggas? Like the niggas that be trying to rhyme, like the YouTube niggas that make videos, niggas come on, they got a corny ass rap. Like the top hall, back rapper, turn smack rapper, slow smack rapper, that's no smack, like some whack shit like that. Like that's some whack shit. You know what I mean? One of the clown niggas from uptown got some whack shit. Them AI shits is whack compared to mine's. I got mad shit. I got real fire. This shit is real fire. I got mad shit. We could just go through it. You know what I'm saying? We could just go through it like, nigga, I'm really better than niggas. Like on some real shit. No Jim Jones. I'm really better than niggas. I'm better than niggas for real. Like niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a fact, yo. Niggas. I'm saying niggas used to be in my DM. Niggas used to be in my DM talking about, yo, let's do a song, bro. Yo, let's do a song, bro. I ain't even gonna say that nigga name. He used to be in my DM like, yo, let's do a song, bro. Yo, you mad nice, bro. Let's do a song. Let's do a song, bro. Yo, bro. Let's do a song. Fuck out of here. You trash, nigga. You can't get on that with me, nigga. I'm nice, nigga. I'm really fucking nice, nigga. Out of here, nigga. Hear what I'm saying, nigga? I got any tracks for the ladies? What? Yeah. You wanna hear me and bro talk to the ladies? Alright, hold up. Hold up, man. You wanna hear me and bro talk to the ladies? Alright, man. Alright, me and bro gonna talk to the ladies.
Flea honey. Not for nothing, baby girl is the boss bitch. Got a couple niggas she can hit and get it on with. Every time she call me, she want me to sauce it. Kinda like think she got a thing for that boy zip. Came through scooters, oh shit, knocking Luther. Met blue vet, gray level with the roof up. She on go, I think a little ass juiced up. She on swollen, shorty reaching for Medusa. Oh, that's $1,000 belt, bitch. Bit it through the jeans, made a motherfucker yelp. Screw how I feel, she worried about herself. Put the sticker in her mouth and made that motherfucker melt. Oh, that's a bad bitch, ain't it? I don't tell lies, nigga, damn near fainted. I'm like, damn, bitch, you couldn't have waited. She licked her lips and said, I'm trying to get acquainted.
You trying to get acquainted? Check bro out.
Hey yo, shorty said she love me, I told her I love her more. Know it sound creepy, but I be smelling her drawers. Threw me on a leash, she out stringing the dog. The scratches on my back, my DNA in her claws. Pretty little feet, love when she get her petty. Ass real fat, look better with a wedgie. No blindfold, but my head under her teddy. Hate pulling out, but I be lying on her belly. And I don't smell no fishes when I'm in LA. Before I eat the pussy, always see my brakes. I got a good bitch, she could cook and bake. And when she blow over the dice, I don't ever hate. She said she love me, but I love her more. Pussy always feel better than before. Legs in the air, Lamborghini doors. She gon' write me down and I'ma wipe her off. She gon' write me down and I'ma wipe her off. She gon' write me down and I'ma wipe her off. She gon' write me down and I'ma wipe her off. She gon' write me down and I'ma wipe her off.
We just a little rough around the edges with it. Know what I'm saying? Pause. Know what I'm saying? We just a little rough around the edges with it, but we got some shit for the ladies, though, Tommy. I mean, we got something for the ladies. I mean, yeah, they just try to. I feel like that's how they did the locks at the verses. Like, yo, you got something for the ladies? Like, yeah, I could go more. I got more. Hold up. Hold up for the ladies. For the ladies, let me see. For the ladies, yo, play a medley of my shit real quick. Play a medley of my shit for the ladies.
Leonidas, Flea honey. Shorty bad enough, I fly out. I don't pay for no pussy, but I buy a mouth. She a demon, I'm a trial. Same way I slid in, I'ma slide out. I'm a bag getter, know I can stab, nigga. Bring some toys around for a little bad sister. He's shallow, you mad, nigga. Cause I can Mac, just sit up in that Jag with her, pop a little shit. Let her see the stick, make her tongue kiss it while I go and hit her leg. Throw her in the kitchen, see if she could whip. She ain't got an F, make her hold a grip. Bitch, I give a nigga fits for a Birkin or Chanel. But I'm like, bitch, that's a little nigga bell. I ain't buying that, you could go to hell. Bitch, you went right if a nigga went to jail. Some racks and make her bust it open. Some racks and make her bust it open.
Chill.
Some
Play
racks
a
and make
medley
her.
of my shit. Hold up. For the ladies, play a medley of my shit. What's going on?
So with the drip. Sweet honey.
What? For the ladies. Play a medley of my shit.
Check it out. Bitch told me she was always gonna be there for me. Dipped off with a package and some bands on me. I heard she fucked my little man, homie. If I had a brick, bitch couldn't get a grand from me. Whoa, you see me running through this damn money, stuffing up some foreigns every day, bitch. I walk funny, yeah, I talk money like jig and sauce money. Yeah, I talk money like jig and sauce money. I got eggshell white like Humpty Dumpty, crack like 88. I'ma hit with the junkies. Watch how you dudes confront me before I spit this scalpel out and go on me. My 55th funky neck, arm, chunky. Duke, I'm a boss, a big dog like King Kong Bundy. Catch me in the whip real comfy with a bitch from damn, I done forgot the country. I'm in here popping bottles, but I got the dumper on me. And if niggas get the triplet, then I'm shutting down the party. 40 something bottles, got these hoes in here all on me. They drinking and they dancing and they got me feeling horny. I peeked this little shorty, I whispered in her ear, let's go back to my hotel. I got room for you and your friend. I got room for you and your friend. I ain't gonna lie, bring each other. I got room for you and your friend. I'm a fly ass nigga, so you already know I hit the club and automatically I'm surrounded by hoes. They know I'm getting dough by the way my neck froze. And I'm kinda trendy, they see it in my clothes. Oh, bottles of that rose, something for the lungs, nothing for the nose. Shorty in my ear saying she ready to blow. I gave my man a dab and told him I'm about to roll. Now we slide to the motel or the hotel, anything goes. I asked, what would you do for tickets to the show? She got down on her knees trying to suck out a nigga's soul. She got down on her knees trying to suck out a nigga's soul. Got down on her knees trying to suck out a nigga's soul. I'm in here popping bottles, but I got the dumper on me. And if niggas get the trippin', then I'm shutting down the party. 40 something bottles, got these hoes in here all on me. They drinking and getting it.
Hold up, man. It might be some more shit for these bitches. It's for the bitches. I don't know. This might be for the bitches.
Come here! Check on the watch. I could've bought me a Harley. I gave that back to my bitch. She went and bought her a body. I gave that back to my brother. He went and bought a Ferrari. I blew a bag at Versace. I blew a bag at Givenchy. I had to give me some work, so I left a duffel with Poppy. I blew a bag at Fendi. I blew a bag on the benzene. I hit the club with a duffel. Left out that bitch, it was empty. I blew a bag at Louis. I blew a bag at Gucci. I hit the store with 50 bands, nigga. I blew it all on some Lubies. I blew a bag at some cherry pop. Look in my eyes, I'm very high. I blew a bag on a trip, bitch. I just touched down in Dubai. I blew a bag on some ball mans. I blew a bag at the ball game. Me and my lawyer was courtside, cause I blew a bag when the law came. Life is the 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 bag. open, they lying, nigga, this my shit. They said the city wide open, they lying, nigga, this my shit. Those in the know hit the flow and know I got this. Bitches all over the city, I'm kinda toxic. No, she ain't lying, but why shorty on my dick? I'm the man, ho. I got pelicans busting out the band, though. I'm trying to get the Lambo. Come through with a camo. Pull it up on all them high blocks where you can't go, bro. That boy back at it. I'm stuffing bands in the Craftmatic. Cook it up, whip game fantastic. In the kitchen so much, I keep jeans in the cabinets. Look here, you little bastard. Fuck up a package, nigga, and you gon' get your ass kicked. I hate when these niggas get to poppin' all of that whack shit. Talking about they gon' rob shit, so what a casket. Niggas is trying to live extravagant, so I'm letting yams go for 80 down Maryland. Traveling, 2 pounds with me when I'm trafficking. Loud in that 357, nigga, what's happening? Nigga addicted to that fashion. I'm flies the niggas that make a living with the plastic ball, man. Hunger, Balenciaga passion. Hermes thirst going ham up in Saks Fifth. They said the city wide open, they lying, nigga, this my shit. They said the city wide open, they lying, nigga, this my shit. They said the city wide open, they lying, nigga, this my shit. They said the city wide open, they lying, nigga, this my shit.
On an Afro beat, these niggas would have never been able to do